Hey guys, it's Raimi and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about ColourPop. I'm going to be doing my makeup like normal, but just using all of my ColourPop products, and I'm just going to give you guys my 2 cents on it. If I like it, if I don't like it, if it looks good, bad, if it's comfy to wear, all that stuff. So if you want to see that, then just keep watching. Also, on my Instagram, I did a poll about this if you guys wanted to see the ColourPop video or the what I eat in a day video, and it was 50-50, 46 votes for both. The what I eat in a day video should be coming out next week, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's just get right into the makeup. Alright, so the first thing I have from ColourPop is the Amethyst Crystal Priming Spray, and I did have the setting spray, but I used it all already, and I really like that actually. So it sprays out like, not really hard, but pretty hard. Like it's not like a really fine mist. But I always really like this primer. It smells kind of weird. Like I don't know if this is what crystals would smell like. Like rock, I don't know. But it does smell kind of weird, not gonna lie. But it's a pretty good primer. And it's crystals, it has good energy. So next, I always just carve out my brows. I'm going to be using the No Filter Concealer in shade Medium 26. At first I ordered like light 16, I think, because that's what they suggested I should get with the foundation that I picked. But that was way too light, like way too light. So now here I am with Medium 26. The applicator makes it really easy to just like carve out your brows just because of the way it's shaped. The concealer definitely oxidizes a little bit. Like I don't know if you can tell, but I just put it on and it definitely turns like a slightly darker color a couple seconds later once it starts drying down. So you saw me put the concealer on both of my eyes, this one first, and then I just went right in with my brush and I started like blending it out and stuff, and it was transferring like the product to different areas. It was looking patchy when I was blending it out with my beauty blender and with my brush, and it wasn't really like working out. But on this side, I let it dry longer, and when I went to go blend it out, it like worked perfectly. Like it looked so seamless and there was no transferring. It just all blended out, and there was still like a lot of coverage there. So I recommend this for all concealers, honestly, but I recommend that you put it on and then you let it dry for a little bit, because then you're gonna have better coverage. It's gonna look more like skin, and you're just gonna get like a prettier looking face of makeup, you know? So we're gonna come back to the concealer for the under eye part, because I feel like that's like the most important. What everybody wants to know, how it holds up under there. But for now, we're just gonna go right into foundation. So I got 2 of them. I got light 75 and medium 100. This is light 75. This is medium 100. And the site recommended me to get light 75 because they have like a thing where you can put the foundation that you currently use, and then they'll give you the closest one that they have to it. So I'm 260 in Fenty, so their conversion is light 75 in ColourPop. And it looks kind of light to me, so I went up a shade and got medium 100 just to see what it would look like. So on the left is medium 100 and on the right is light 75. And I always forget the claims of this foundation. I think it's supposed to be demi-matte, but I'm not sure. So we're just gonna go for it. I can't really see anything. So I'm just gonna try the beauty blender first. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like it's emphasizing my texture so much with the beauty blender. So I'm gonna try it with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This one's really, really good. I'm gonna try it on this side of my face because that's so weird. I never have texture in my foundation, ever. All right, let's see how it looks with the brush. Definitely so much more full coverage with the brush.
Oh my gosh.
But that makes the texture look so much worse. Oh my goodness. But I will say, it emphasizes dry spots really a lot. Like, I have some little like healing pimples and they're kind of dry, and you can see kind of little dry ring around them from the foundation. But the only parts that really look textury is like around my mouth area, but that even looks a little bit better than a couple minutes ago. So maybe this is doable. Maybe it's kind of okay. We'll see. We'll see after I finish my whole makeup if it, you know, does me justice. I think maybe I have a tiny issue with the color match because it matches like my actual skin rather than my body, and I just got like a little tan. So maybe that is the deal. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with concealer and I'm gonna let this dry. The concealer is so nice. And I like that I only had to dip in once for both sides. Yes, this is so pretty. This concealer is everything. It's just so nice, especially if you let it dry. And it looks just like your skin, but it covers so well. So next I have the Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter in Flexitarian. And it's like a really wet looking, natural, glowy highlighter. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I wouldn't use it with a brush. I would use my fingers or a beauty blender, which is what I usually use, because it just does better with like the dampness of the beauty blender or the oils on your finger. And I already know I really, really like this. Oh, it's so pretty. If you can't see it, then I'll get closer. But oh my gosh, it's perfect for anything, and it's a really good base if you want to like put a dry highlighter on top over it. Then you're gonna be like the ultimate glow. This is the highlight closer. It's really pretty. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using the Yes Please palette. I used it in my summer glam tutorial. I already love this palette so much. I think it's really cute. I love the yellows and the pinks and the oranges. And I'm just going to show you guys how it works on the eyes. I'm going to go in with this like matte pink orange in the first row. Then I'm going to go in with the little brown in the last row. I think I'm going to take the shimmer shade in the top row and just put that on my lid. Let's see what it looks like when you wet the brush. Oh yeah, it looks so much better. It just reflects a lot more. Now I'm just using the first shade I went in with, and I'm just connecting the waterline to the corner of the eyeshadow. Alright, so I thought this palette was really, really cute. It's not like boom in your face, super pigmented, but it's definitely buildable. You can really just only do pretty like pinky orangey looks with this, and there is a really cute like yellow in here. But yeah, I approve of it, and the shimmers are really cute, especially if you add some setting spray, wet your brush, and that's going to be a lot more vibrant and pretty. But yeah, for the palette, it's a yes for me, and I just had to build it up a little more than usual, but I feel like that's kind of good if you're a beginner and you're not really like used to makeup or eyeshadow. Then you can't really mess up if you get a ColourPop one, which is really, really cool. Next, I have some ColourPop lipsticks. Some are matte, some are satin, and I think I want to swatch them all on my lips. Hey guys, change of plans. I'm actually going to swatch them on my arm because I did lip swatches, but my foundation looks so textured and gross up close, like you don't want to see it. So for my thoughts on the lipsticks, I think the satin are amazing. The satin formula is definitely my favorite because it's really comfortable and it does transfer, but I feel like I deal with that because I don't really like how the matte one's just very dry and tight and it's kind of uncomfortable throughout the day. That's why I lean more towards the satin now because it looks really, really pretty, and even though it does transfer, it stays on for a really long time. So I think it might be magic. My final thoughts are the foundation isn't my favorite, unfortunately. I feel like it emphasizes my texture a little bit too much. The finish is actually pretty in some spots, but if you have some dry areas, I wouldn't really go for this foundation. But the concealer I love so much. The highlight is amazing. The eyeshadow palettes I really, really like, and the satin lipsticks are super comfortable to wear and really pigmented, and the ultra mattes are really pigmented, but they're not my favorite to wear because I just don't like the tight, dry feeling. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Overall, ColourPop seems like a super, super cool brand. I love their marketing, I love their Instagram page, and their products always pretty much work for me 9 times out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe and leave a comment about anything you want. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!